1 goal, 1 assist, 2 preseason games. That's all it took for Andy Irving to go from an unknown quantity to overnight cult hero at West Ham. But who exactly is this Scottish midfielder, and why are Hammers fans so excited about him? Let's dive into the exciting Andy Irving story. Andy Irving's sudden rise to fame has left many scratching their heads. This 23-year-old from Edinburgh wasn't on anyone's radar until he stepped onto the pitch for West Ham. In just 2 preseason matches, he's shown us glimpses of what he can do. That wonder goal against Dagenham and Redbridge, it's got fans talking and social media buzzing. But here's the thing, Irving's not even supposed to be in the picture. He was on loan at Austria Klagenfurt, a club most of us had never heard of before. So what's the deal? Why are Hammers fans already calling him a cult hero? And could he be the next big thing for West Ham? Let's find out. So, how did Andy Irving end up at West Ham? Let's rewind the clock and trace this Scottish lad's path from Hearts to the London Stadium. Irving's football story kicks off in Edinburgh, where he joined Hearts' youth setup way back in 2008. Fast forward to January 2018, and the young midfielder finally got his big break, making his senior debut for the club. But his time at Hearts wasn't all smooth sailing. He had a couple of loan spells at Berwick Rangers and Falkirk, getting some valuable playing time under his belt. In 2021, Irving decided to spread his wings and flew off to Germany. He signed with Türkgücü München in the 3rd division in Germany. Not exactly a household name, right? But it was a stepping stone. After 23 appearances and a goal for the German side, Irving was on the move again. This time he landed at SK Austria Klagenfurt in July 2022. And that's where things really started to click for the Scottish midfielder. In just 1 season, Irving made 31 appearances and banged in 5 goals. Not too shabby for a lad still finding his feet in professional football. Now, here's where it gets interesting. West Ham swooped in on deadline day this September, snapping up Irving. But in a twist that's got fans scratching their heads, they immediately loaned him back to Klagenfurt. So why did the Hammers make this move? Although not confirmed by West Ham, it is suggested it was about making his club in Austria a feeder club, with this being the first move in their strategic partnership. But in hindsight, could this have been a touch of genius with West Ham having seen some serious potential in Irving? At 1.90 meters tall and with a wicked left foot, he's got the physical attributes to succeed in the Premier League. Plus, he's versatile. Irving can play as a central midfielder, but he's also comfortable in attacking and defensive roles. And get this, since signing with West Ham, Irving's market value has shot up to around €2 million. That's a pretty decent return on investment already, and he hasn't even kicked a ball for us yet. So what's got West Ham fans buzzing about Andy Irving? It's not just his unexpected rise from obscurity. There's something more to this Scottish midfielder that's capturing the hearts of Hammers everywhere. Let's talk about Irving's preseason performances. 1 goal, 1 assist in just 2 games. That's the kind of impact that gets people talking. But it's not just the numbers, it's the way he's playing, the energy he's bringing to the pitch. Fans are seeing something special in this lad. And then there's the underdog story. We love a good comeback tale, don't we? Irving wasn't on anyone's radar, but he seized his chance with both hands. It's that fighting spirit that resonates with West Ham supporters. Social media's been on fire with Irving chat. Fans can't stop talking about him. It's like we've discovered a hidden gem and everyone wants to be the first to shout about it. But what's really winning people over is Irving's attitude. He's not taking this opportunity for granted. In his own words, "To be involved like this is brilliant and I'm loving it." That's the kind of enthusiasm we want to see from our players. Now, let's talk about that nickname, Swerving Irving. Where did that come from? Well, it came from his outside-the-box screamer against Dagenham and Redbridge, which saw the ball swerve right into the top right corner of the net. And here's the thing, Irving's story fits right into West Ham's culture. We've always been a club that celebrates the grafters, the underdogs who fight their way to the top. Irving embodies that spirit perfectly. Who really knows if Andy Irving is the real deal? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, he's already won over the West Ham faithful. And in football, sometimes that's half the battle. So, what's next for Andy Irving? His future at West Ham is still up in the air, but fans are buzzing with excitement. With Flynn Downs off to Southampton, and with speculation that Alvarez could leave, there might be a gap in the midfield. So, Hammers fans, here's something to ponder. Could Andy Irving be the one to fill in that gap? Is he really a hidden gem that we had for a whole year but never knew about? Let me know in the comments below what you think about Andy Irving. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Come on, you Irons.